Hey Scorpio, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome to this space. This is Earth Child. And for those of you who are existing subscribers, I really appreciate your love and support. It means so much to me. So Scorpio, this is your general September 2020 reading. So let's just jump right into it. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. Some of you guys may have air in your chart, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Others of you may be dealing with someone or a group of people in your life who don't really understand how to communicate to your emotions properly. Others of you are in this Queen of Swords mode of drawing these boundary lines for yourselves and possibly making some decisions, some conscious decisions to rid yourselves of certain energies that have surrounded you for quite some time. Okay. So that's the overall energy. We have the Fool. Some type of a risk or a leap of faith needing to be taken. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Speaks of patience. It speaks of having this itch to kind of, I see some of you all trying to find out, is this going to work out? Is there anything going to come out of this? And you're constantly checking to see if what you're doing is going to be fruitful. But I think that's where the patience comes in. Okay. We have the Three of Swords. Some of you guys have been dealing with may have been faced with some very harsh truths. Some of you guys are going through some mental turmoil, or you have. And during the month of September, the universe is asking that you accept some type of offer that it's going to give you or has given you for change. I sense that change may not be something that you see as fit to latch onto. Some of you guys may not see this risk worth taking. So in some ways, you've closed yourselves off. I get the sense that some of you guys just want a way out. You want a break. But the universe is asking, if you want your break, you have to trust your creator or trust the universe, right? That's key, is faith. And you guys are fixed. You guys are the fixed water sign of the zodiac. So how you feel and your perception of your lives is fixed. It's not something that's easily changed or muted or managed or controlled. What you feel, what you think is just that, you know. Then we have the Knight of Swords. It's Gemini energy. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini who wants to offer you something, or a Gemini who has had some type of influence in your lives. Others of you guys may have Gemini in your chart, but there is strong Gemini energy here for you guys. So if you have Gemini in your chart, you may want to tap into that a little bit. Some of you guys may be dealing with someone that you had a falling out with. Maybe. and it hurt you more than what you let on. Some of you guys are very disappointed, sorry. So let's go ahead and see, what your oracle messages are saying, because we're going to go ahead and clarify these 4 cards that I've shown you. I get the sense that some of you guys you may be a little bit afraid. You may feel like you've done the utmost, and the only thing that you can think of doing is shutting yourselves out. This can be a past feeling or motive, or it could be something you're currently going through. We have the Life Bringer. It says establishment, growth, and fulfillment. Yeah, some of you guys have really, there's energies in your life that have caused you to lay dormant for a while. And the universe is saying it's time for change. It's time to rid yourselves of this glum type of attitude or perspective. And we have authentic. What's interesting, I shuffled this deck, this card fell out, but I put it back in the deck, and then I shuffled it some more, and this is the card that comes out again. So it's now time for you guys to step into your authenticity. You know? This, for some of you guys, your Gemini energy may need some work, because there are people who stereotype zodiac signs, right? They say that Geminis can't be trusted, or they're two-faced, things like that. If that's the case for some of you, where you show a certain part of yourselves that's less than true to what's really going on, or if you're dealing with a person who has that energy, whether they're a Gemini or not, you may want to address that mentally and emotionally within yourselves or with that person. Because Scorpio, you guys really don't have room anymore for falsehood. You don't have room anymore to hide how you truly feel. I also get the sense that maybe therapy would be great. Talk therapy. I think I was saying that's for Libra. Maybe it was Libra. Some of you guys may have Libra in your chart, but authenticity, the penguin. Sorry guys, my air conditioner just cut on, so sorry if that noise bothers you. But it says, this card says, reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. So Scorpio. Scorpio, is very, very important that you understand how important your contribution to this planet, to society is, you know, what it means. I also get the sense that some of you guys have friends or colleagues or people that you surround yourselves with that you have deemed as friends and confidants, but are they encouraging you to be you? Or are they encouraging you to hide and to You know, if there are those of you who have friends who tell you, don't let that person see you cry, or don't let that person see you sweat, or don't let that person see your weakness, that's a dangerous thing. That's dangerous advice, Scorpio. You guys are water signs. You guys are not meant to hide how you feel. And that may sound very strange to some of you. I get the sense that others of you may feel kind of like, maybe in your past you may have felt like you didn't belong here, that you don't really belong on this planet, or that you don't belong in a certain group of people, or being yourself is foreign to you for some of you. It depends on what you've been through. For others of you, if you're already on this wavelength and you have always practiced authenticity, then this shows that you're on the right path. Now, if there are those of you who are connecting with someone who is not being 100% truthful, or you've been approached by people or betrayed by people who are trying to take from you because of your authenticity, because they don't know how to be authentic within themselves, so they try to live vicariously through you, you might want to cut them off. That's not, once again, that's dangerous territory. Okay? So, it's time to bring some life to the party. It's time to bring some color back into your space. Right? All right, so let's go ahead and see what the Fool card is speaking to you guys about for the month of September. Universe source for Scorpios, my beautiful Scorpios. For September, why is the Fool card here for my beautiful Scorpios? For Scorpio. Six of Swords, so this means it's time to transition, it's time to move forward. It's time to move. There is no more sitting in the same spot, in the same hole. It's time to move. It's time to walk forward. It's time to step off that cliff and, embrace the universe catching you and helping you land safely. You have to have faith in this forward movement. We have the Eight of Cups. It's time to move. It's time to leave behind what no longer serves you. Seven of Swords. Once again, there is no room for hiding. There is no easy route here. Eight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. We have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and Sag. So this energy, you have a lot of sevens, and you have 2 7s and 2 8s so far that's come out in your reading. So some of you guys may be a life path number 8 or 7. But this is all about your prosperity and anything that blocks that prosperity. So Scorpio, for those of you who may feel as if you don't belong here, or your souls feel as if you may feel that your soul doesn't belong to you, or that your body doesn't belong to your soul, you may need to shift that perspective. Because you're here because you belong here, whether it be for decades and decades, or for a short period of time. We all belong here on this planet for a time, and we have to embrace that. And that might be very scary for some of you. Some of you guys just may feel very scared to just admit that you don't feel like you belong. For those of you who believe in past lives and you resonate with your past life and you don't really resonate with this life, that's also something that you may need to understand. You have to let that go. You belong here. You belong here until you don't belong, right? Until the universe says it's time to move on to the next life. Until that time comes, you belong here. You have something to contribute here. Okay? Point blank period. You can't force the universe to move in a direction that it's not ready to move in for you. It's one step at a time. You can't skip steps. You can't skip. You can't skip a lesson. It's time to leave the past behind. It's time to embrace the creative process before you reach the end result. Okay? This may be something that some of you guys don't want to talk about. There may be some type of situation that you don't want to talk about and bring to the light that you need to walk away from. But I get the sense that some of you guys really need maybe to go to talk therapy or to really talk to someone, letting them know like, hey, this is how I feel about so-and-so, or this is how I feel about this situation, or I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be in this situation anymore, and I just want to leave it, and I just want something better. Say what your heart needs to say, Scorpio. Okay? Say what your heart needs to say. Don't beat around the bush. Because you have a lot of spiritual contact that is trying to get through to you and help you in the future. Okay? Now we have the Seven of Pentacles here. Let's see what the Seven of Pentacles is speaking to you guys about. Universe source for Scorpios, my beautiful Scorpios, for the Seven of Pentacles here for their September. The message is 2020. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here for Scorpio? There's the Seven of Pentacles here. Four of Wands. It's Aries energy. Some of you guys are in Aries, or you are dealing with an Aries, or something in regards to your home. We have the Strength card, which is Leo. And we have the Nine of Cups, which represents wish fulfillment, contentment, peace of mind. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So some of you guys are really going to reap your benefits in the month of September. The work that you've put out will come back to you equally, okay? If not more. So Scorpio, this also speaks to you about how you want, what it takes for your wishes to be fulfilled. What does it take to get to that end result? What have you been doing? What have you been comfortable with for years or even decades that you should have said no to and called it quits with a long time ago? If those things are coming to your mind and being shown to you now, it's not too late. It's not too late to leave something behind. It may be way easier said than done, but it's not too late. You have to understand strength. You have to understand this Leo energy here. Some of you guys may know a Leo who can help you with this, or you have Leo in your chart. But you have to be willing to have the strength to practice patience in regards to what you want and when it comes to you. But when it comes to a situation that you're in that is no longer serving you, it's time to leave. It's time to let that person go. It's time to stop entertaining that person's energy or that situation's energy. It's time to leave it alone forever, or until that person or that situation sorts itself out to be given back to you. But if something is not working out for you, if it's in regards to your home life, with the Four of Wands here, if it's in regards to your home or how you've been taking care of your body. Some of you guys, your root chakra is out of alignment. It's out of alignment. Your solar plexus, out of alignment. Take heed to that, Scorpio. Not just your solar plexus and your root chakra in regards to this life, but from your past lives, for those of you who resonate with that energy of past lives. Your root chakra is probably still out of alignment from your past life because it feels confused, or your soul just is searching for something, but you have to be willing to accept the guidance that's given to you. So being stuck in the past, whether it be your past life subconsciously haunting you, or your past within this life that's been haunting you, the past has no power. Look back on it, learn from it, leave it. Okay? If you want this wish fulfillment, you want your goals to be reached, it's going to take some patience. Some of you guys may have children, and this also is tied to that as well. Okay? So now we have the Three of Swords here. Let's see what the Three of Swords is speaking to you guys about. For Scorpio, my lovely Scorpios, universe source for the Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here for Scorpio? For their September messages. Why is the Three of Swords here for Scorpio? We have the World, karma, things coming full circle. Some of you guys are dealing with a Capricorn or Leo or any type of fixed sign of the zodiac. Ooh, it wanted to throw itself at me. What's going on here? This kind of wanted to show itself in the reverse. So the Five of Cups. So this means releasing the past. It no longer has power here. Look in your life and figure out what does not belong. Look at this, look at the big picture that's been painted for you. If there is an object or something or a color or some type of energy within that picture or that painting that does not belong, point it out, be honest about it, and get rid of it. Again, that's much more easier said than done, but those are the guidelines the universe is giving you right now. Ten of Swords. It's not going to feel good, Scorpio. Letting these things go, taking that risk, taking that leap of faith, it's not going to feel good. Clearing out karma does not feel good. But it's not going to kill you. It's not going to kill you. We have the Devil at the bottom of the deck, more karma. Capricorn energy. Uranus being in retrograde for a time. Karma. We have the Tower card at the bottom of that. Scorpio, that's your energy. Clear out the karma, Scorpio. Clear it out, whether it be karma from your past life, karma that you have from decisions that you've made in your past in this life. Clear it out. There is a huge shift that's happening for all of us. It doesn't matter your zodiac sign. We all can feel this shift. Change in appetite, a change in boundaries and who we hang out with, or, you know, a change in our environment and where we want to be, a change in our perspective. A huge shift on a global scale, on a cosmic scale is happening. Some of you guys can feel it just based on certain symptoms in your body. Take heed to those signs. There's a huge chapter that is ending for you, Scorpio. You don't want to end with it. You don't want to be in this dark abyss in your life, you want to move with this shift. You want to shift along with everything else, with everyone else who's willing to shift. Staying connected to the past will not serve you anymore. Okay? So, last but not least, we have the Knight of Swords, Gemini. For others of you, before I start clarifying this card, if you guys have been on this wavelength and you guys have definitely found your authenticity, you're cool, remember, you're on the right path. For those of you who are female Scorpios, you're women. Whether you're old or young, even if you're in your teenage years, for those who may watch this, I don't know. Your past life, your soul, and its experiences before it reached Earth, or before it reached the vessel or the body that it's connected with now. Your past life has a lot to teach you, but just take it as a teachable moment. Don't take it as something that you have to carry with you and you have to become that. Learn as much as you can from it and then leave it once you've learned, right? That makes sense. So let's go ahead and clarify the Knight of Swords here, Scorpio. My beautiful Scorpios for the Knight of Swords, Universe Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords here? For Scorpio. Nine of Wands. So again, some of you guys have been closing yourself off from someone or something. The Empress, taking care of yourselves. Some of you guys are mothers. And you guys, some of you guys have had children or a child. And you've been so immersed in this child's energy. And you've been showing how much you love this child. And as this child has taught you to love yourself, it's brought some type of happiness and clarity into your life. But in some ways, it's also caused you to be in this protective mode, not just of your child, but even of yourself and your body. So there may be an air sign or someone who wants to really approach you, but you're like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to date, or I don't want to make any new friends. I'm a mom, or or even if you're a dad, if you're a father, a mother or a father, you may just realize, I just want to take care of myself and be with my family or my children. I don't really want to, indulge in other relationships or other connections. Okay? Ten of Swords, and it's because you're going through a shift, Scorpio. You're going through a shift. Let the shift happen. Don't stay in one spot. Go through the transition. Let the shift happen. Let the change happen. Let the transformation happen. And then come out of it much more colorful, much more vibrant. Continue to be determined to love yourselves and to love, for those of you who have children or a family, continue to have this protective energy for sure, but just understand this shift that's happening will make you feel a little bit broken. Maybe you may feel that your body's a little bit broken. You may not be eating the way you normally do, as much as you normally do. You may not have the taste for maybe alcohol or things like that. Maybe even smoking weed or doing some type of drug or watching, maybe watching too much TV. Maybe you guys may not feel like doing that anymore, or just mingling. Some of you guys just don't even want to do those things anymore because you're shifting. Yep. Ace of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Your emotional health and emotional wellness is shifting. And it is connected to your physical body. For those of you who are women, your bodies physically, they're shifting. They're going through some type of fast or some type of cleanse or detox. And this doesn't have to be brought on by a diet or eating a certain type of vitamin or drinking some type of juice drink or whatever. This is brought on by this spiritual, cosmic, and earthly shift. And as I say, take heed to this energy, to this movement. Okay? It's very beautiful, Scorpio. Let go. Let go of the past. Let it go. It doesn't matter how much your life will seem to crumble. Don't create a story in your mind about how bad things will become. Because I get the sense that you guys are going to be okay. You guys are going to be good. You guys are going to survive it. If you so choose, right? I know this is hard. If you choose to move forward with this shift, you'll come out a completely different person, a beautiful person. Move with the universe. Move with your creator. Move with your spirit guides. Move with your ancestors. Live in the moment. Live in the present time. Live on this planet until your time is up, until you can't live anymore. We live until we can't live anymore. We belong here until we don't. And not just in life, but just in different chapters of our lives. We're children until we're not children anymore. We're teenagers until we're not teenagers anymore. We're young adults until we're not anymore. We're young until we're not anymore. Right? So, much love and light to you, Scorpio. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this beautiful journey. Stay safe and stay healthy out there. Take care, you guys. Bye.